Former NFL linebacker charged for his role in January 6th Capitol riot. You thought you was going to see a white person, didn't you? No, it's one of our own, and you know what? That's what you get, you jackass. You should have had no business fucking with that shit. A former NFL linebacker has been arrested for his role in the January 6, 2021 attack on the U.S. Capitol, CNN reports. Well, sweetheart, don't worry. Your savior is coming back. He'll let you out. I know he will. 31-year-old Antoine, and Lord, the way it's spelled, and you got nerve to support this dude. Antoine Williams, who was drafted by the Detroit Lions in 2016, my uncle said he played for them. I don't believe that no more. Was allegedly one of the first rioters to breach the Capitol during the attack. As always, a goddamn ass kisser. A criminal complaint by the U.S. Attorney's Office in Washington, D.C. states William pushed through a group of rioters that formed and attacked and overcame the U.S. Capitol police officers, according to the complaint. And here's a moment when a black man needed their ass whooped and no one's there to whoop their ass. So y'all, I guess y'all decided to get the rest of us for this. This is the only thing I can come up with because this is some fucked up shit right here. I'm just like, yeah. Okay, so anyways, prosecutors said Williams engaged in violent confrontations with the police, pulling bike racks from law enforcement and striking an officer on the head. Video also shows Williams lunging an officer who was deploying spray to prevent rioters from taking one of the bike racks, being used to hold back the crowd, according to the complaint. Williams later grabbed and pushed two officers while rioters were trying to push past police lines. This is a moment where I am really hoping a black man gets his ass arrested. You were already privileged, sir, and look what you went and did. Images from the riot and Williams' social media. Oh, you're stupid too. Okay. I love it when they're stupid. I hope stupidity hurts. I gotta find something like that. You're an idiot. God dang it. Anyways, he put it on social media. It led to the FBI agents to the linebacker, who is now part of the UFL. You didn't even make it to the NFL. That's what you get. Williams was arrested Thursday, November 14th, on charges including assaulting and impeding officers, civil disorder, entering restricted grounds, and disorderly conduct with a Capitol building. He is due in court on November 21st in Washington. Yes, that's what he gets. And I'm so sick of y'all. I don't want y'all thinking that I just be talking about stuff for black folks against black folks. No, if you black and you do something stupid, I'm gonna call you out for that shit too. Stupid ass shit you did, sir, and that's what you get. You really do. Let's move on. Next one, because it's just the whole line of it. It's just line after line of that's what you get. Trump supporters are learning consequences of their vote and going viral. You assholes got shot yourself in the foot. I told you last week, and I'm going to tell you again. This dude is ugly as hell. I don't know. Don't ever trust an ugly motherfucker, okay? If his damn lips are thinner than his goddamn nose, I mean, he has no lips. Look at his pores. He is wearing makeup. He's wearing makeup, y'all. And y'all asked for him. You asked for this motherfucker to come back and rob us again. He has a butt for a nose. Anyways, voters who supported Donald Trump are now learning the potential consequences of electing him for a second term, and their stories are going viral. That's what you get. In the aftermath of the 2024 presidential election, social media users are sharing stories of regret and doubt from their friends, family, neighbors, and co-workers who are learning the plans for Trump's second term after voting for him. The stories have revived a 2015 meme that perfectly describes how Trump supporters may have voted to inflict harm on themselves. I never thought leopards would eat my face, sobs woman who voted for the leopard-eating people's face party, the 2015 adage goes. Pretty much, girl. That is exactly what he is. I've been saying it. Some of his letters spell 6. I'm just saying. Anyways, one Twitter user shared a story about her coworker who thought Trump's plan to cut the Department of Education wouldn't affect her special needs child. It happened today. A coworker, white lesbian with special needs child. Oh Lord, you set yourself up, ma'am. You know he don't like the lesbians. Spoke about how she voted for the orange man because her beliefs and faith. Girl, you going against a lot of shit. Said she didn't know about his plans with the DOE and he's not allowed to take away funding, especially for special needs kids, the Twitter user tweeted. Girl, you shot yourself in the foot. It's like watching people get scammed and not being able to stop them. So let me see what she said. Okay, yeah, she already said that. Another Twitter user tweeted, how the hell are you an ex-user if you're tweeting? Another Twitter user tweeted about their MAGA cousin who found out that their grocery prices may actually increase during Trump's second term. And yeah, I ain't gonna say shit. So here it is. After reading the econ lecture notes, I have come to the conclusion that not only will grocery prices will not drop, but the produces and other products will get worse. It's a lot to type and I'm in public, but will expand upon my reasoning later, but expect no longer finding green bananas. Good luck on citrus, especially since limes and lemons are exported. Desert and pastry prices will skyrocket. You're an idiot. So there you go. Another viral story on X, Twitter, details how a Latino male Trump's voter thought Trump's plan for mass deportations wouldn't apply to a family-oriented, undocumented immigrants. You are stupid as fuck. Damn, we're a dumbass country. Latino male Trump voter told CNN mass deportation wouldn't extend to law-abiding workers. That wouldn't be fair. This man ain't fair. The fuck? They need to make sure that they don't throw away, they don't kick out, they don't deport people who are family-oriented. Did you see what he did to families the first time around, you dumbass? Kids are still missing their parents. Anyone got a face-eating leopard emoji? A Twitter user wrote, while some Trump supporters have admitted in not knowing the Obamacare is in fact the Affordable Care Act, dumbass. Another woman thought Trump's plans for Social Security only applied to immigrants and is seemingly regretting her vote. Woo, boy. There's already a lot. So one woman said, woman in my mom's group approved of abortion ban, grew a human with her POS husband. Husband now left. She voted for Trump because he's trad. She is now complaining Trump might take her Social Security because she didn't think it applied to her, only immigrants. I want off this planet. Girl, I've been wanted off this damn planet. I think I'm going to change my avatar back to that damn cat. I don't want to live on this planet no more. It's apparent that several Trump supporters are rethinking their votes as plans for his second term have emerged. Motherfuckers have been telling y'all, but you didn't want to listen. You just kept thinking about how easy it was last time. And guess what? He left us with a fucked up economy that the Democrats had to come in and fix. So guess who's up to bat next? My girl, Miss Crockett. Here she go. Miss Crockett, if you nasty, check it out, man. I gotta play this for her. Jasmine Crockett calls out GOP criticism of DEI amid Trump appointments. Have you seen it? It's so whitewashed. Oh, what did you say, ma'am? Representative Jasmine Crockett highlighted the stunning hypocrisy of Republicans criticizing DEI while President-elect Donald Trump and his felons uses his good old boy system to fill his cabinet positions. That's why I left Louisiana. On Wednesday, November 13th, also my mother, Crockett broke down the hypocrisy during an appearance on CNN, which she came after Trump announced he was nominating former Florida representative and possible pedo, allegedly, Matt Gaetz, Republican, for Attorney General. They don't even like him. I mean, we are just in uncharted territory, but if anybody is surprised, then I say you haven't been paying attention, it said Wednesday, because the reality is that we have someone that is not qualified morally or otherwise to be president of the United States. Ain't y'all embarrassed? So why would his appointments be qualified? No, they're not. He's just picking his friends. These are the people that have railed against diversity, equity, inclusion, trying to say that diverse candidates are somehow not qualified, she continued. But the reality is that because of what they want to do is more of this, is put people that are not qualified in and say, well, you know what? Because he's my homeboy, he's qualified. That's not enough. That is what the good old boy system has always been about, and that's why we have not escalated litigations because of the good old boy shit. Ooh, her hair is nice in that one. Anyways, conservatives have tried to use DEI as an insult to label qualified black people as undeserving of their accomplishments. Republicans previously criticized Vice President Kamala Harris as a DEI hire. Trump's cabinet picks have come under fire for their lack of experience in roles. Thus far, Trump tapped Fox News host Pete Hegseth. This dude said he has not washed his hand in 10 years, and this is who he picked. Who picks as Secretary of Defense, and former Representative Tulsi Gabbard, who they said is basically being groomed by the Russian, who lacks formal intelligence experience as the Director of National Intelligence. So you telling me I got experience in damn near every job I applied for, and these motherfuckers told me so many times that I was not the chosen person because they felt someone needed more experience. But you gonna do this shit in the White House. Yeah. So glad this shit is happening. As my mother would say, the hens have come to roost. I'm getting the fuck out of here as soon as I can. I'm just saying, get your damn passports ready, people. Get your shit together. Let's check this one out. So $100 million lawsuit, let me say that again, $100 million lawsuit filed against CIA, FBI, and NYPD over Malcolm X assassination. Man, this motherfucking shit is a long time coming. The three daughters of Malcolm X are suing the CIA, FBI, and the New York Police Department and more for their alleged role in the 1965 assassination of civil rights leader. On Friday, November 15th, the Malcolm X daughters and estate filed a $100 million lawsuit in Manhattan Federal, alleging that the law enforcement officials were aware and involved in the assassination plot, per the Associated Press. Well, you see what they did with the Black Panthers, so look what I believe it. Of course, attorney Ben Crump said he hoped federal and city officials would read the lawsuit and learn all the dastardly deeds that were done by their predecessors and try to right these historic wrongs. Hoover, just saying. Speculation and questions have surrounded Malcolm X's unaliving for decades. The 39-year-old, damn, he was young, civil rights icon was unalive while he was speaking to a crowd of hundreds at Manhattan's Audubon Ballroom on February 21st, 1965. 3 men were convicted of crimes in connection to the unaliving, but 2 were exonerated in 2021 after investigations determined they were tried on shaky evidence, withheld information. I do too. Lawsuit accuses the prosecution team of suppressing the government's role in the assassination. According to the suit, law enforcement officials had a corrupt, unlawful, and unconstitutional relationship with ruthless killers and went unchecked for many years and was actively concealed, condoned, protected, and facilitated by the government agents. I believe it. The suit further alleges that the NYPD and federal law enforcement agencies arrested Malcolm X's security detail days before the assassination and intentionally removed officers from inside the ballroom where he was unalive. Federal agencies also had personnel in the ballroom who failed to protect him, according to the suit. Malcolm X's wife, Betty Shabazz, the plaintiff, and their entire family have suffered the pain of the unknown for decades, per the lawsuit. They did not know who unalived Malcolm X while he was unalive. Why he was unalive. The level of NYPD, FBI, and CIA orchestration, the identity of the governmental agents who conspired to ensure his demise or fraudulently covered up their role. The suit states the damage caused to the Shabazz family is unimaginable, immense, and irreparable. I do so hope, as Terry said, that they do win that. But at this point, if that shit don't go by fast, I think that orange turd will stop it. I really do. And now for some good news. Before I show y'all this one, I want to show y'all a video that I forgot to play yet last week for Veterans Day. It is also good news, so I'm gonna need y'all to watch this, and then we're gonna move into this story right here real quick. So this is some good news. Let me just put it up here, because the next stuff, all this stuff is maybe you could say good news, but also that's what you get news. So I'm just letting y'all know this next one is good news though. Hold on. There we go.
Harriet Tubman, who was born into slavery more than 100 years ago in Dorchester, Maryland, escaped to freedom and returned many times to guide others along the Underground Railroad. Despite her legacy of bravery and sacrifice, Tubman was never given an official rank or a title until today.
And today, we honor that legacy with an honor that puts on paper what we've always known in our hearts, that our leader in acts deserved a star on her shoulder the whole time.
Tubman also volunteered with the U.S. Army, gathering intelligence for a raid that freed 700 enslaved people. Family descendant Ernestine Wyatt. Governor Moore calls Tubman's recognition a reminder of Maryland's complex history.
The Eastern Shore was not just the birthplace, but the Eastern Shore was really a place that served as a foundation for not just a lot of the pain that this country's seen, but a lot of the progress that the country's seen. So I think it was important to be here, to be back here, and to celebrate that.
A hero's new honor on the Eastern Shore.
All right, I just wanted to get that out there because, I forgot to play it and I got a lot of things going on, so I wasn't able to come up here and do another one. But we're going to keep moving because that was great news to learn about. And now here's some more. Palm Springs reaches $6 million reparations deal with displaced minority families. Gone with your bad self. Get it while you can. That's what I can say. City council members of Palm Springs, California will soon vote on whether to approve a nearly $6 million reparation deal reached with Black and Latino families who were forcefully displaced from their homes in the 1960s, per New York Times. More people alive this time. The last time y'all refused it because there was only 4 people. But this time there's a whole bunch more, motherfuckers. I wonder if it's because it's more than just Black people. I wonder. The reparation deal stems from city officials destroying Section 14 of Palm Springs, 1-mile tract of land owned by Agua Caliente bands of Kaluuya Indians to make room for commercial development in the mid-1960s. In the process, more than 230 structures in the neighborhood, which was predominantly occupied by Black and Latino families, were demolished and burned down by the city's fire department. Y'all sick. Section 14 was one of the few areas where minorities could live at the time due to discriminatory housing restrictions, redlining, and a change in federal law that allowed the tribe to lease their land for up to 99 years. Palm Springs City Council is expected to vote later this week on a $5.9 million settlement accepted by former residents and descendants. The settlement also includes naming rights for a future public park and racial healing center. We need a whole lot of those. The Palm Springs Section 14 survivors group applauded the reparations deal reached with the city. We have been fighting for a long time to tell our story, Margarita Genera, 86, who lived in the neighborhood with her parents and siblings, said in a statement. The settlement comes after city officials formally apologized for the displacement in 2021. The Section 14 survivors group filed a tort claim the following year, alleging that the forced evictions amounted to racially motivated attacks. This was a community that was told that you are not deserving. They were told they were a menace, an eyesore, a public nuisance. Areva Martin, a civil rights attorney representing the group, said in a statement. At least it's not Ben Crump. This was about acknowledging the harm that was done. In a statement, Mayor Jeffrey Bernstein, Bearstein, anyways, addressed the settlement, saying the city council is deeply gratified that the former residents of Section 14 have agreed to accept what we believe is a fair and just settlement offer. Okay. The city council has always represented the historical significance of Section 14, and with this resolution of the claim, we are taking bold and important actions that will create lasting benefits for our entire community while providing programs that prioritize support for the former residents of Section 14. How about you give them their land back? How about you buy them a house? Because real talk, I mean, it's good that they got reparations, but $16 million in this climate, that ain't much, especially for 230 residents. I'm just saying, and their descendants. But we're gonna keep it up. I don't know why he chose to do this, but you know what? I'd rather be to this than the inauguration. So let's check this one out right here. I'm keep hitting the button, damn it.
Emotional content.
Al Sharpton to hold MLK rally on Trump's inauguration day. I will go watch that. Reverend Al Sharpton will be holding a rally in protest of President-elect and goddamn felon Donald Trump's inauguration on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Oh, hell no. That's what day it is? Yeah, I'm watching him. During Tuesday, November 12th airing of his MSNBC show Politics Nation with Al Sharpton, Sharpton announced that he would be holding the rally on Trump's inauguration day, which coincides with MLK Day per The Hill. While Trump's supporters will be on one side of Washington watching him take the oath of office and basically robbing us, I will be at the nation's capital working to keep the dream alive, which he's still trying to dismantle, that bastard orange turd. Sharpton said, there has never been a more important time to peacefully organize and mobilize. Man, you better hurry up before he starts attacking us, because he already made it quite clear he tried to send the damn military on protesters before. Sharpton noted that the rally would be nonviolent, unlike the 2021 insurrection. I was sick on that day. Trump has previously faced backlash over his remarks about King. The president-elect falsely claimed his 2020 inauguration speech drew the same amount of people to the 2020. He didn't win 2020. To the National Mall as King's "I Have a Dream" speech. He needs to get hit by lightning. Trump also compared Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson's North Carolina GOP gubernatorial candidate to the civil rights icon. That was an insult all the way. Sharpton says January's rally will show the nation that there are many people who still believe in what King stood for. We fought too hard, we suffered too long, we took too many beatings, we spent too many nights in jail. We've been to too many funerals, Sharpton said, adding in a social media post about the rally that we won't go back. I'm telling you, I won't. That's why I fucking voted. Damn it. And I'm going to tell you right now, you didn't vote. You really